All right. Question here from Vert. What is the best value for your money to get an Intune lab except for the 30-day trial? So these days, it depends, I guess, on what you want to accomplish. So for Intune management, there are a couple of ways to do that. Obviously, we still don't have our developer subscription, our M365 E5 developer subscription. That sort of went by the wayside earlier this year because it was being abused severely. So, moment of silence for that program for sure. But you need a couple of things, right? You need an Intune license. You also need, if you want to do auto enrollment through Autopilot, you're going to at least need an Entra ID P1 license. So you could get away with those two. Um, if you have the ability, you can also get the Visual Studio subscription. I can't remember if it was just the professional or the enterprise. So that is a little bit more pricey, but the nice thing about that is that gives you additional licenses above and beyond Intune and the Entra ID Premium licenses. Um, uh, you'll get some Windows test licenses. You'll be able to build out a much more robust lab with that subscription. Excuse me. So couple of different directions there that you can go, Vert. I would check those things out. Potentially a standalone Intune license along with Entra ID Premium P1, or potentially investigate Visual Studio, and that may have the value there, or Visual Studio subscription that may have the enough value there for you to go all in on that subscription as well. Um, Still holding out hope, and uh, maybe I shouldn't be at this point, but still holding out hope that we're going to get some sort of trial license back to be able to test these things in a home lab. Nice thing too about having the Intune license, of course, if you have a small lab, is you can still have multiple devices, right? By default, you can have a single user that has multiple devices. So that's one way to be a little bit more efficient in the lab. You don't necessarily need to buy multiple licenses for multiple users. Obviously, that enables some additional scenarios. But that being said, you can get quite far with just one license. So maybe start there as well.